Now, I've wanted to change my brain over the years, adjust little bits, put things right. But the bit I've really wanted to change over my lifetime is the wanking bit. I'd love to have just turned it down a few notches. Because it's a sickness, isn't it? You wake up about 12 years old and you think, oh, I've got to have a wank. And it never goes away. You spend the rest of your life just thinking, oh, I've got to have a wank. And I first started wanking back in the 70s when you had to use your imagination. No pornography in the 70s. You had to go in the baker's, look at the baker's girl, look at her tits for a little while. And you went home and you laid on the bed. Right, OK, how does this work out? You pop in the baker's. You say to her, how'd you get the jam in the doughnuts? She says, come round the back, I'll show you. Go round the back. She's pumping the jam in the doughnuts. You look at her and say, could I pump something in you? She says, I thought you'd never ask. And you give her one over the top of the custard tarts. Yeah, that's it. And it's a strange thing, wanking. It's so deeply entrenched in a man. Every situation he gets in, he sees as a potential wanking situation. I got my hair cut the other day, right? And when I turned up, they sent out the shampoo girl. You know, the little thick one, they don't let near the scissors. She came out. Hello, sir! Have you been on holiday, sir? And she took me off to a private room, which I thought was a bit suspect. And she was washing my hair normally at first. She's scrubbing it away, giving it a scrub. Suddenly, she slowed right down. I thought, oh, she wants to wank me off. Typical. I did me back in, right, about a year ago. I had to go and see an osteopath, a trained woman. Professional, we're in a surgery, there's certificates all around the room, she's got a tunic on. But I'm on a table, and I, with no shirt on, of a woman. And there was a little part of my brain that kept thinking, ooh. I wonder if she does want to wank me off. Everyone likes a bit of cash in hand, don't they? Or were you at? She said to me the other day, I'm going out for the whole day. She said, I'm taking the boy to see the rough girl at the South Bank. His poor little face, he looked round the edge of it. He was like, help, Daddy, help! Help me, Daddy! I'm like, no way, son. I'm looking at a day on my own. And if a woman tells you she's going out for the whole day, you have to look a bit disappointed. Oh, you're joking, aren't you? You're going out all day? Well, what time will you be back? 6:30. Well, go then, go. I'm not invited, go. As she leaves, she's like, touch. At this point, most men fly upstairs and masturbate straight away. You can't help yourself. It's like you're saying to yourself, I'll get that out of the way, the rest of the day's my own. Let's crack on. Now, in the past, I'd have made phone calls, met me mates, probably wound up in a right state. But I'm not doing that, I'm staying sensible today. But then suddenly it hit me. I thought I've got a whole day to myself. I decided to have a sausage sandwich! Hey! Let the madness begin! I hadn't had a sausage sandwich for about 3 years. I'm buzzing now, and I'm buzzing! Whoa! Gotta score the sausages, score some sausages, innit? Score the sausages. Like a lot of people, I've got 2 corner shops in my life because I drink too much. So I've got one where I go for the first bottle of wine. He thinks I'm normal in there. then I got one where I go for the second bottle of wine. 11:15 and I bang on his shutter. Mr. Ahmed! It's only 11:15, call yourself a shopkeeper! I look through the shutter. Mr. Ahmed, just roll it under the shutter, bro. I'll pay you in the morning. Come on, sort me out. A corner shop where a couple of times over the last 10 years I've popped in for the midday miniature. You know, just to take away the hurting. He doesn't judge me for the midday miniature, and I don't judge him for selling multi-pack beans individually. Yeah. Who is he to judge anybody? He goes to the wholesaler, he enjoys the discount, but does he pass it on? No. He breaks them up and he puts them out on the shelf. So you have that awkward moment when you look and you go, multi-pack. You put them down in front of him. They're multi-pack, bro. And he goes, yeah, well, no. And that's it. I've got some shit sausages, the noses and arseholes and sawdust sausages. The ones they don't even put the horse in. Don't put the horse in there, that's for the finders, people. And I've got a shit cut loaf as well. You know the white cut loaf? We ain't had a white cut loaf for years. It used to be the king, didn't it, the white cut loaf? It was unchallenged. Its only challenger was the bloomer. And now it's the poor relation, isn't it, down there on the shelf. It's got a bit of attitude, isn't it? Sits down there. All right, bruv? You having a sausage sandwich? You should buy me. You don't want this muggy old meal bollocks. You could go on holiday if you want. I'll still be fresh when you get back. I'm soaked in bleach, innit? Soaked in bleach. So I got the gear, and I got the sausages, got the bread. I ran back to the house. I put the blinds down, turned the extractor on, took all my clothes off. I love eating in the nude. I used to love After the Word. I used to get home late on a Friday night when I lived on my own. I'd put the Word on. I'd sit there in the nude eating a tin of beans. They all roll down your chest and they end up in your pubes. Someone would come on I didn't like and I'd just flick and I'd fuck off. Wanker. You wake up at 5 in the morning and you think, oh, there's beans all over the telly. I've got to start lining my stomach. Were you out or were you out? Anyway, about 5 years ago, we met 10 years ago, 5 years ago, making love. We were making love. She called me out. We'd not had the discussion. She said, I want a baby. I've decided I want a baby. I don't like my job anymore. Oh, here we go, look. Joking. She said, I want a baby. I want a baby. She said, I want a baby. I said, well, come off the pill and I'll start leaving it in. So, started leaving it in. Come, don't look at me like that. You know what's happened in this area. You know what's happened. Men used to leave it in, had a bit of respect. Say to the woman, I think I might come. She's like, all right, I'll go outside. I stand outside like the dentist. But now, men have watched so much pornography, they think semen cheers women up. Oh, I've got something for you, babe. Go and get your shower cap. I know you've had a cut and colour. Disgusting. Disgusting. So you're still having loads of sex, I take it? Still smashing the life out of each other? She don't know what's going on. She's looking out the window. You're bosh. Here we go. I'm a hopeless romantic, aren't I? If you have a child, that might slow down a bit.
You've had one.
You've had one? Oh, no wonder you look so fucked. Well, he looks a bit fucked for someone who's just in a 3-year relationship. What did you have?
Little girl.
Is it all going... How old?
11 months.
11 months. Oh, Christ, you're right in the thick of it. Don't worry, it gets worse. Did you do the classes? The NCT classes? You should have done. How did you get out of that one?
Blagged it.
You blagged it, did you? You broke your own legs, did you, or something? My wife took me along to these classes. They are hideous! Hideous! On a Tuesday night, you go to this Mother Earth type woman's house. She's breastfeeding her 7-year-old son during the session. That ain't awkward. She said on week 4, going to ask the men this evening, how would they benefit by giving birth to the child themselves? Can we have a look at that issue? There's 6 of us in a circle. I'm in trap 3. Not the best position, not the worst. First chap, he said, well, if you gave birth to the baby yourself, he said, you would have an empathy with womankind and her struggle over the centuries. Creating a greater relationship with your partner. I think, oh, bollocks, I was going to use that one. That was struggling. Chap number 2 dug in. He said, if you gave birth to the child yourself, you would have a bond with the child at a more physical, primeval level. Started crying. Nice touch. Mother Earth looked at me. I'm having a panic attack. It's all gone a bit dark. She said, Micky? I said, well, at least you'd be 100% sure it was yours. So, we've had a lot of this. We've had a lot of this over the years. Me just saying exactly the wrong thing. And then it does get in the way of the baby a bit of the sex, but we've come back round. She said to me the other day, we're having sex, she said, on Tuesdays from now on. I read in a magazine, if you don't do it once a week, there's problems in a relationship, so me and you are doing it on a Tuesday. And it was nice to know, actually, because I started to leave myself alone. Because you young fellas can reload in a couple of hours. But the more mature man needs a chance to back it up a bit. Because you can get caught out. You crack one off at about 5:30. She comes in at 6 o'clock, a bit frisky. I go, that ain't gonna happen, sister. That ship has sailed. I'll treat you to a Thai takeaway. So it's Tuesday night, she came in, I got all excited. She said, we're doing it. I said, lovely. As I went up the stairs, she put the rice on. I felt a bit emasculated. I said, oh, you're putting the rice on, are you? So she said, well, we both want to watch Property Ladder. I made her right, we do, we love the show. We like it second time round, really. It's a bit pressurised the first time, and it'd be, oh, will the windows turn up? Ooh. Can't take the tension. But it added a frisson to the whole event after 10 years. Property Ladder's on, the rice is boiling. I'm cracking away, I'm on target. There's a knock on the door. It's another problem of living in a nice area. They don't stop knocking on your door. I said, oh, yeah, I'll sort this out. Put my emergency robe on. I've got an emergency robe. Ran down the stairs, opened the door, geezer's there. Are you aware of all the electricity options available round here, mate? I thought, this cunt has got to go. And double lively. So I just let the robe drop open to reveal the lazy lob-on. He scuttled off down the path. I'll come back, he said. I said, come on, mate, don't tease people. You got me all excited here about the electricity. So, child was created. He's a lovely little boy. And to give him a future, we went and bought a house in a nice area. Ooh. Now, you know what a nice area is. You know if you live in a nice area because you have a few delicatessens. And these places have no relationship to reality whatsoever. They make the prices up in the morning. Sebastian, I've got 4 artichokes over here. Any ideas? Are they organic? Yes. £30. My wife goes in them. She came home the other day with a loaf of bread for £5. She put it down. She said, I bought that loaf of bread, it was £5. I said, oh, we're paying a £5 for a loaf now, are we? She said, oh, you don't understand what it's got in it. I said, it better be a £2 coin. Nutter. You out, or were you out? My wife's terrified about my health. She's always worried. She looked at me the other day. She said, what you going to do if you have a stroke? I said, oh, that's cheerful, isn't it? I said, never mind what I'm going to do. What are you going to do? I said, you've got to act fast. You've seen the advert. Face, arm, feet. Got to go. She said, that's how you wind up 2 or 3 times a week. What am I supposed to do? I said, all right, there's no need for that. I said, anyway, what you worried about me having a stroke for? She said, oh, I read a thing in the paper the other day about the number of men who have a stroke and that, and they can't sort of make the financial decisions, they can't release the money from the account, and the wife ends up skint. I said, oh, here we go, we're getting to the heart of the matter now. So we went to a solicitor and I more or less signed a letter saying that should I become incapacitated and unable to make sound financial decisions, she gets all the money and she can do what she likes with it. It's left me a little bit paranoid. I keep getting this terrible vision of me by the sunny window. A bit of potato on me chin. And her coming in a new outfit. And a new bag, I mean, oh, fucking hell! A new bag! You don't need a new bag! I know it's a bit strong, this bit, isn't it? I know you're right. So it's me having the stroke here, by the way. You don't fucking need a new bag! Why you got a fucking bag? Mrs. Flanagan, whenever you turn up, your husband gets really, really stressed out. He does. You, however, look fantastic yet again. Is that a Marnie? So, consequently, because my wife's worried about my health, we end up sort of living this slightly sort of like a monastery. There's no treats in the house. Never any treats. Nothing. A rice cake if I'm lucky. But I came in the other day and I think she felt a bit guilty. She looked at me, she said, oh, there's a treat in the cupboard for you. I thought, aye, wagon wheel. Lion bar. Crunchy. Ooh. Love a crunchy. Just when you think it's finished, you think, aye. What a dog. I've opened the cupboard up. What's there? Some dried dates. When did they become a treat? It was shit that turned up every Christmas, weren't it? In the long box with a stick. You go, who eats these, Mum? Who actually eats these? You used to say on the box, eat me. You go, no fucking way. I'm not eating that. 10 Equality Street over here. What do you think, I'm thick? Were you out or were you out? So, let's jump to the present. Right, OK. 3 major sellout UK tours, platinum selling DVDs. Right, I'm fucking loaded, all right? Absolutely caked up beyond belief. It's shocking. Now, I'm fine with it. It's fantastic. It's fucking lovely. The management are a little bit spooked. They worry about these things, the management. They called me in. They said, Mick, look. You're from the people. You're of the people. You're one of the people. But if they find out how much money you've got, they could go right on the turn. I said, look, don't worry. I'll talk to them about it. Then they really started panicking. So this is what I've come up with, people. For the next couple of hours, you've got to imagine I am still like you. But with money. All right? And we'll all get along fine. I ain't got to keep bullshitting ya. Saying things like, I was on the train the other day. I wasn't on the train the other day, all right? I'm in the back of a Mercedes-Benz. Tinted windows, champagne on ice. Anyway, the EastEnd has changed. So I'm in Tesco's. I'm watching stuff unfold. Saw this woman talking to her children. She said, Hector, Unity, what pasta do you want for your evening meal? The kids are on it like a shot. Telly, mother. With the carbonara sauce. She's a good choice, children. Very, very, very good choice. Positive reinforcement is called. I know that now. I drifted back to when I was a little boy, me having the same conversation with my mother. No, you can't have alphabet spaghetti again. I wouldn't mind, you can't even spell, you thick little fucker. As you can imagine, I stay in nice hotels. Ooh, proper, what they call over-service. They follow you around. I have to say to them, will you fuck off? Well, I eat these sausages. Bit harsh, but you know that, they drive you mad. Anyway, now, I may be a bit of a cockney Herbert, but I've got a wife. She's a proper person. She's got proper friends, and they come round for the evening. We sit around, we dip bread in oil. You've got to treat yourself, haven't you? When did that happen? When did the oil become a treat? It used to be for the chips. Fried egg sandwich. Oh, son, it's on the table. It's got to be proper oil. You can't be putting Fry's Crisp and Dry out or Mazzola. It's got to be extra virgin. It's got to be oil that ain't been fucked. So, I'm rehearsed, I'm ready. I go downstairs, I'm walking around the island. This is not really big enough, to be honest with you, but I'll have to do for now, right? I'm walking around the island. The dog's following me. The dog thinks it's his walk. Let's just say we've got off to a bit of a shaky start. Let's have another bruschetta. That's a disappointment, I know, isn't it? The bruschetta. I ordered one the other day. It's a bruschetta, mate. Oh, my friend, it's a bruschetta. I said, it's £8.50 for tomato on toast. Now, fucking go and get it. Now, you younger men have probably got girlfriends who'll stay up quite late, 11 o'clock, things like that, you know, like 3 episodes. You're going to get married and have children. She's going to go back to work. You're going to get a lot of this. About 8:30, you get, oh, I've got to go to bed, babe. I'm absolutely shattered. You must never say at that point, why is that then? Why are you so tired, babe? You have to go, oh, I can imagine, babe. Oh, the day you've had, eh? You had to let the gardeners in, didn't you? Put that Ocado delivery away. Show the cleaner where she's going wrong. I'll bet you're in bits, babe. Now, I know then, when I mentioned having a cleaner, I lost a lot of you. Because you're like, oh, I see. Claim you're one of us, but you got a cleaner, have you? Now, I found it hard getting a cleaner. I've had sisters who were cleaners. It's hard, isn't it? And I thought I didn't want to become part of the petty bourgeoisie. But then the house got a bit too big, to be honest with you. We couldn't cope. I mean, she was struggling with the West Wing, you know. The East Wing was a state. I said, all right, we'll get a cleaner. OK. So we went and got a cleaner. She's a lovely lady. I have to tell you at this point, she's from abroad, all right? She's from abroad. We're not quite sure where. We don't pry. She likes to come on a Friday, right? My wife makes herself scarce on a Friday, leaving me to deal with the cleaner, right? Every Friday I get this. OK, so she comes in, I make her a nice cup of coffee, and I go back in the kitchen on the laptop. She likes to start upstairs. Then I get this all of a sudden. She's by the kitchen door. Mecca! You know where coffee for the shower? I've got one shot at this before I'm going to start to sound like a racist, because I keep saying, what, sorry, what? I turn to her and go, work up a bottle of shell, bar? She says, yes. Then I have to pretend I'm thinking about it. Work up a bottle of shell, bar. 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 Wakafapo ahilaba. Wakafapo ahilaba. Wakafapo ahilaba. Wakafapo ahilaba. Where the cafe put the select bag? Yes! Yes! Wakafapo ahilaba. So it's in the bathroom cabinet, top right-hand side, probably. Child was created. He's a lovely little boy. And to give him a future, we went and bought a house in a nice area. Ooh. Now, you know what a nice area is. You know if you live in a nice area, because you have a few delicatessens. And these places have no relationship to reality whatsoever. They make the prices up in the morning. Sebastian, I've got 4 artichokes over here. Any ideas? Are they organic? Yes. £30. My wife goes in them. She came home the other day with a loaf of bread for a £5. She put it down. She said, I bought that loaf of bread, it was a £5. I said, oh, we're paying a £5 for a loaf now, are we? She said, oh, you don't understand what it's got in it. I said, it better be a £2 coin. One of her favourite things is to go to a restaurant. She loves the restaurant. She's very middle class. She loves the restaurant. She says, can we go to a restaurant? And I say, of course we can. And we go to the restaurant. She says, isn't it a lovely ambiance? And I say to her, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I've worked out what an ambiance is. It's a night out without poor people. It's the people with a few quid saying, can we just have one night without the poor people turning up? You know what they're like, they'll be banging a couple of spoons together, singing My Man's a Dustman, creating an atmosphere. You know they love an atmosphere, Russ Abbott said it. I'm trying to enjoy the ambiance, but it's somewhat spoilt for me. I've noticed there's no tomato sauce on the table. My wife looked at me, she said, you're going to ask for tomato sauce, aren't you? I said, of course I am. I'm having the risotto. Can't eat risotto without red sauce, it's too dry. It's dangerous. It's a health and safety issue. You've got to zhuzh it up, as Jamie says, zhuzh it up. Bit of red sauce. So I said to the waitress, excuse me, have you got any ketchup in the building? She looked at me like I'm the biggest pleb who's ever walked in that restaurant. She walked off, she came back with what she'd rustled up. Hot about that big, 2 chipfuls of tomatoes. She tried to put it down and walk away like she's doing a drug deal. I said, oh, don't rush off, love, don't go anywhere. And I took a sip of it. And I looked her in the eye. I said, yes, I'll have a bottle, please. Were you out or were you out? It's funny, isn't it? The modern men. I like modern men. They're all buff now, aren't they? They're all buffed and preened and clipped. Hi. Just. You girls are so lucky. No pubes. No pubes. No one's got any pubes anymore. 80% of the population. No pubes. Ruining that lovely moment in a relationship when you look down the bed and you see. Go on, babe, you can get it out. Go on. You want a glass of water? It's only the luck of the draw, isn't it? Could be you. And you look up at her. 1 second. Carry on, get excited. I've got it, babe. It's one of mine. Yeah. You young girls don't realise how lucky you are to have these lovely modern boyfriends, caring, understanding. Yeah, they'll be in the pub having a drink and suddenly they say, look, I have to go. I have to go. My partner's menstruating. The least I can do is be there with her during this dark, dark time. I've told her it's not her period, it's our period. Okay, share it with me, sister. Yeah, I keep her supplied with paracetamol and hot water bottles. She's allowed to verbally abuse me whenever she likes. And she can punch me on the back of the head if that helps out. Yeah. As long as I'm there with her. And as I come in, my wife comes to the door, she goes, don't come in here. Somebody's crying. And I say, fun enough, babe, I was going to give it a miss. And I go to bed. It's got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. And I say, no more of it. It's her night. Yet if I go out for the evening, my wife is deeply interested in every single detail. It starts in the afternoon. She starts following me about. So where are you going tonight? I say, I don't know, we've not decided yet. What if you can't get in? What, the pub? You'll be able to get in the pub to drink lager. Who's coming along? I don't know. No one's really confirmed yet. Oh, babe. This sounds like a disaster. I say, look, I'm not worried about it. Don't you worry about it. Really, it's fine. And as I leave, she says, say hello to everybody for me. Can I tell you here and there, girls, we never say hello for you, all right? It goes in one ear and out the other. So my mind was fairly empty. This thought came into my mind. I don't know where it came from. It came from nowhere. It went, have a year off, Micky. I thought, yeah, I'm going to have a year off. I'm caked up. I'm a celebrity. I can do what I fucking like. This is a great idea. I've now got to convince my wife this is a good idea. Part of the reason our 17-year relationship has survived is because I've only been at home for about 3 weeks. Because like most men, I tend to irritate her just by being there. Because I can't get fuck all right. Yeah, go on, sisters, get it out your system. We do our best. Now, if I don't talk to her for a couple of days, she don't like it. She takes it personal. And I can feel it brewing. As I come in the house, I think, oh, she's going to want to talk. She says to me, come and sit by the island and tell me a story. She says, you must have a story for me. As if I'm an endless supply of stories. Like a lot of men, I used all my stories up years ago. I've kept a few back for holidays. Because they're torture, aren't they? And they torture 14 nights staring at each other. All hot and burnt. What do you mean, what have I been up to? I've been with you! You start talking absolute nonsense to each other, don't you? You just say anything. I think my flip-flops are breaking, babe. When we turned up, they were flipping and flopping. One of them's flapping a little bit now. You see other couples, don't you? And you just look at them. Come over here! Save us! Just come over! Help! She looked at me in a moment of terrible desperation. On the last holiday, she said, I saw a three-legged dog in the village earlier. I said, babe, I don't know where we go with this. It's like, you know, I could normally find something, but I don't know where we go with a three-legged dog, you know. I'm just saying, that's all, I'm just saying. And I did get my year off. And what a fantastic year off I had. It was so nice being at home, getting to make decisions with my wife. Yeah. It's funny, isn't it, when you're talking to your wife, going, yeah, well, we could do this, and we could do that, we could do this, and we could do that, and part of you thinking, why the fuck are we having this conversation? We're going to do what you want to do. We all know it. Often my wife will make a decision with no consultation. She just does it. She came in about a year ago. She said, by the way, we're going camping next year. I said, oh, fuck off, will ya? Sort of a moron goes camping. Apparently the lower middle classes again, yeah. Yeah, let's go and live like refugees for a week. That'll be fun. It's horrible upsetting your partner. Because you know what you've got to do now. You've got to become creepy crawly husband. Walking around the house, tiny little creepy crawly husband. Don't do anything to upset her. Put the football on. No, I'm not putting the football on. I don't like the sound of that. It's starting to get smaller and quieter and tidier. You start doing shit you don't normally do. I've emptied the dryer for you, babe. Oh, I meant for us. Sorry, I meant for us. I don't know what I was thinking there. There's no separate spheres in this house, sister. Just a circle of equality. If you do this for long enough, she comes back. She parks the boat up, she comes back, and you go, thank God. Now I can work on her a bit more. Maybe we'll be back to normal in about 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 years. Much quicker turnaround with me, much quicker turnaround with me. My wife has a penchant for shrinking my T-shirts. And I buy quality now, proper quality, fruit of the loom. 12, 14, 15 quid. Let's have it. I get 2 wears out of it. Suddenly I go to the dryer, there's a crop top. Oh, here we go. I go in and I say, babe, look, another one. 2 wears I've had out of this. She says, well, you could do the washing yourself, couldn't you? I say, that's what I'm not here to argue about that. I got the right ump the other day, though. Nice t-shirt, shrunk. I said, I tell you what, babe, it's unacceptable. And as I walked away, she went, ooh, unacceptable, is it? I went in the front room, I slammed the door. I pushed it quite hard, right? Me and the dog are watching Flog It, right? We're watching Flog It, me and the dog. She likes Flog It. She knew she'd upset me. She knew. The door came open. A little face come round the door. She said, do you want a wank? I said, what's the point in arguing, baby? Where does it get me? Tell me, really, where does it get me? It's old-fashioned, mate. Nobody argues anymore. Everyone talks things through. I'm getting a wank, the dog's getting a tummy rub. Everybody wins. We're back together. Back together. Were you out or were you out? I used to chase women quite a lot. Things were different back then, you know. It was like you had to go out on the hunt as a man back then. Back in the 70s, you had to put a nice splash of Paco Rabanne on. You stand there with your mates. There was no Facebook, none of this nonsense back then. You went in cold. You went in cold. You're there with your mates Friday night, you've had a couple of pints of lager, got your shirt ironed, jeans pressed. Say to your mates, look, I'm going to go and get them birds over. When I bring them back, don't mess it up. Walk over to them. Evening, ladies. I know it must have hurt when you fell from heaven. Maybe my friends and I could ease the pain by buying you a few drinks. No, fair enough. Come and we're going. We're only coming here on lesbian night, aren't we? It's very nice that women don't have to worry about this nonsense now being pulled. It's great, isn't it, that they fancy you. You're in a nightclub or something, you're chatting to her. She says, look, shut up. Shut up. I'm going to sleep with your brother. Calm down. Takes you home and uses you. And you wake up in the morning a bit dishevelled. The cat's looking at you. The judgmental cat on the pine dresser. But the worst thing has happened in all the commotion. You've forgotten her name. Now, I'm a bit old-fashioned. I think if you chomped on someone's fanny, you should remember their name, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of a rule of mine. So, go downstairs, go through the post. Thinking. I'm a thinker. Crafty company. Oh, let's just have a look here. Oh, I can't call her the occupier. That'd be a bit much. But I'm not so old-fashioned. I don't think if you've slept with someone very quickly, there still might be something there beyond the lust. So you tend to go out for a date, don't you, on the Wednesday night after work. You don't want to mess your weekend up. You go express. Pizza Express, not a hut. Too soon for the hut. Hut comes later. It's got to be express early days. Marbling table, flour. It's all going on. Now she's thinking this geezer's all right as it happens. He's a bit of a stunner. He's not bad in the bedroom. Then you start proving you got half a brain and all. She thinks he's a potential boyfriend. Ooh. Ooh, potential boyfriend. Suddenly you're getting this speech halfway through the 4 seasons. Listen, can I assure you, it's not my usual practice to sleep with men as quickly as I happen to have slept with you. And I'm like, relax, homeowner. He's taken up Reiki healing. Have you seen the Reiki healing? Have you seen a bigger lot of bullshit in all your life than this? Saw it on the telly the other night. One man was apparently taking bad energy from another man, bad energy, just by waving his hands over him. He was like, oh yeah, man, there's some bad energy in here, in your brain. This is toxic, man, toxic. Let it go, let it go. He said, that's gone. That's gone. Then he went over his diaphragm. He said, yeah, he said, there's some bad energy in here, man. Bad energy. Toxic. Let it go, man. Is this a divorce trapped in here? Yeah, your fault, of course, yeah. He said, let it go, let it go. He said, that's gone. He said, that's gone. I want to go and see one of these fellas so that when they give me the bill at the end, I can go, there's the bill there. Look, there's the bill there. That's gone. Look, that's gone. That's gone out the window. Mustache, I've got to throw a cup of cold piss over a homeopath. I've been asking up and down the country about the cup of cold piss. It seems fairly unique to the London council estate. People would keep a cup of cold piss by the front door. They kept order. No one knocked late. If they knocked too late, whoa. After 9:30, Jehovah's is it, mate? Cop for that. Cup of cold piss, how's that? It was an insult. People would look at you if you give them the ump. I tell you what, you ain't worth a fucking cup of cold piss. Not worth a cup of cold, you. Were you out or were you out? See, only in the UK would you get a round of applause for saying cunt. Because the Americans don't like it, they hate the word cunt. Oh, it gets them right upset. Osama's final words, apparently. Cunt! He went, fucking cunts! Infidel cunts! It's not got as much power in the UK. More of a term of endearment. It's an indicator. A signifier. It lets you know where you are in a relationship. You know things are going to work out once the casual cunting starts. Normally kicks in once you've moved in together. It's honeymoon before that. Then you move in and you get a little period of adjustment where a few things start to upset. You can't say too much too early. My wife's got to. She doesn't put the top on things properly. She said it's only got to come off again. When she first moved in, for the first few months, I'm throwing tomato sauce up the wall. I'm dropping jars on the floor. But I've learned these are her things. So I tighten the top of the tomato sauce before I shake it up. I pick the jar up by the body. It's nice to have another thing to worry about. But the thing I couldn't combat was the shoe bullying. I've got 2 pairs of shoes in the wardrobe. Her shoes would pile down on my 2 poor little... Pile down. Buried they were. I'm in a rush. I can't find my shoes. So early stage, I said to her, listen, have you noticed that your shoes pile onto mine? And when I'm in a rush, I can't find my shoes. It's a bit annoying. So she said, oh, I'll try not to do that. About a year later, when it's still happening, I've got a sneaky suspicion she's not trying. She's there listening. I'm in a rush one day, I've got a train to catch, can't find my shoes. I lost the plot. I shouted over my shoulder, don't keep burying my shoes, you cunt. There were no tears, no amateur dramatics, no I'm going home to my mother. She said this day would come, you cockney Herbert. No. She just pulled her ass coat round her. She walked past. She said, I'm not a cunt, you're a cunt. We were there, people. The casual cunting had started. Shouted down the stairs, this is all going to work out lovely, isn't it? Were you out or were you out? There's only one place I'll go on a regular basis, Spain. Now, Spain is lovely because we turned up in the mid-70s and we conquered the Spanish. We said we like it here, but we want a couple of changes. Because there's no bingo in the evening, cabaret's not very good, and we're struggling to get a roast on Sundays. But there was a fear, wasn't there, of going to Spain? A massive fear, an overwhelming fear, and I'll tell you what it was. The shits. The fear of the shits was monumental. You'd say to people, we're going to Benidorm next year. They go, oh, you'll get the shits. And you'd have to justify it and say, well, at least you can rely on the weather. But you go to Spain, get the shits, have a nice time, come back. Over the last 30-odd years, the shits has largely disappeared from this experience. I mean, you don't get the shits. You come home unscathed. You've got to go more long haul now if you want to get the shits. You've got to go more international. This time last year, I was invited to India, to Mumbai, for the opening weekend of the Comedy Store in India. And then when I turned up, they pulled me to one side and said, listen, Mick, we've got a thing here called Deli Belly. It's a bit tasty. If you get it, you'll be banging trouble. So don't have ice in your drinks, leave the salads alone, be careful. I said, you're all right? I've been going to Spain for 30 years. I'm covered. So, I'm having ice in my drinks. I'm having the salads. I'm washing in a ditch. Bring it on. So, day 3, 10:30 at night. After the show, I looked at my mate Paul. I said, Paul, I don't feel right, mate. I'm a very regular man. I go in the morning. It's 10:30 at night and I feel like I need to go. He said, well, why don't you go? I said, no, I'm going to go. And I went to the toilet. And with the gentlest of pushes, the world fell out of my arse. It is terrifying. You're wondering where it all comes from. You start to panic, you think I'm going to empty. I'm going to end up a costume of a man. They're going to find me hung on the back of the door. I went out to me mate Paul, a bit panicky. Genuinely scared. I said, Paul, this stuff's coming out of me. All this dirty water. He said, well, how bad is it? I said, have you ever emptied an old radiator? That's the consistency we're looking at. He said, oh, it can't be that bad. He said, come and have a light out. What's the matter with you? Come. I said, I can't. I said, I've got about 5 seconds. It's when I think I'm going to shit myself and when I will. I said, this ain't no disco, man. This ain't no fooling around. And he was rather unsympathetic, if you don't mind me saying. But a couple of days later, he phoned me up, room to room. About 9:30 in the morning, sounding a little bit upset. He said, Micky, I think I've got him. I said, go on then, how bad is it? He said, put it this way. I've just farted. And some of it sprayed on my pillow. It was a bit like the Kennedy assassination. No, they could never work out how that bullet ended up where it did. I said, Jimmy, you got shit on your pillow. I don't know how it ended up there.
Were you out or were you out?
It's a nice area we live in, and I'll tell you why. Everyone says hello, and they say hello, hello, morning. They jump out of bushes, hello, they say. You got to be on your toes. My wife says to me, do you all saying hello to people, ain't you? I say, no, I ain't. I say hello to people. I give them the good old-fashioned all right. All right, I say. All right. And I move on, because I'm a very busy man. But your neighbours you have to say hello to. These are the rules. You go out to do your recycling at 11:30, crafty. You shouldn't have that many bottles. You go out late, don't you? And they come out and catch you. Oh, hello, did you have a party? Sarky bastards. You got a few doors either side. These are optional people. You ain't got to say hello if you don't want to, but it's nice to. They're 2 or 3 doors. They're neighbourly. Beyond that, fuck 'em. All breaks down at about 3 or 4 doors. You're back on your own. Relax. But then you've got an odd mark in your street. Wants to say hello to everyone for no apparent reason. There's one down our street. He's an old man. He's got a rather sporty car. He don't stop messing about with it, so you pass him a lot. Now, I've blanked him for about 3 years. I've given him a very traditional right. The other day, I went down the pub. Sunday lunchtime. Had a couple of pints of Stella Artois. And contrary to popular belief, it made me quite benevolent. It made me quite happy and cheerful. I'm bowling back, all full of Stella. Because I don't just do it in the East End, I'm trying to take it all around the country. And I went past him, we had a little chat about his motor and where he goes in it and how it opens up on the motorway. Now we're mates. I've broken the seal, I've got to say hello to him for the rest of my life. And it led to something. I'm going to share it with you people, because it led to something. I went off to drop my little boy at school, at his Montessori school, where he learns through play for 50 quid a day. They're very giving people. And I saw him on the way home. Morning! We said, good morning! We did the big good morning. Went indoors. Had to go and get a pint of milk. He's coming down the road again. The second meet is a bit tougher. You've done your big good morning. It's a bit awkward. So we did what you do in that situation. The big eyebrow raise. Ooh, I went, oh, Christ. Fancy bumping into you again. What a crazy world we live in. Oh, don't. But we got through it. Ink cartridges run out. I've got to go and get another one at the station that's down the road. I'm walking down the road. He's coming down the road again. The third meet. And one day is the tough one. One of the toughest social situations known to mankind. But he knew the rules, so did I. He's a man of some years, he knew the rules. As we passed each other, I said, "You're not following me, are you?" He said, "Do we have to stop meeting like this?" It's your standard cover for your third meet. It's internationally known and internationally respected. But there's no cover for 4. It's never been found. I'm now trapped in the house for 24 hours before we're back on hello. The wife phoned up, get my dress from the cleaners. She said, "I'm going out this evening." And I said, "Nah." She said, "What do you mean, nah?" I said, "You know the old boy down the road with the sporty car? We say hello now. I've seen him 3 times already today. And as you know, there's no cover for 4. She said, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Go and get the dress, you arsehole." So I'm going to show you what it led me to do. I'd heard tell of this pastime. What am I doing for the first time in my life? What am I doing? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am peeping out of my own curtains. This is where I've come to. Peeping. My aim being to see the old man leave his home, run to the cleaners and avoid the awkward 4th meet. So I'm peeping, fair enough. Made a discovery, people. Peeping is fun. I think it's the clandestine nature of it. You're in a powerful position. You're peeping, they don't know. But the real fun starts when you're caught peeping. Well, what we'll now call the PP. Person being peeped at. Because they seize power. They go, "Aha! I caught a geezer peeping." At that point, you are duty-bound to do one of 2 things. Come out of the peep, start messing about the window a little bit. Thus throwing the whole thing into some doubt. But you've got to be lively for that. Your second option, and the far more common, is the good old-fashioned hide. So I'm peeping. But I pushed on, because I'm not very well. And I made the ultimate discovery. The most fun you can have as a peeper is this. You're peeping, that's fair enough. Yes, you're right. You're right to peep. You're caught peeping. The PP seizes power. Aha! They go, "I caught a geezer peeping." At that point, they expect you to come out or hide. But for maximum fun at that point, you maintain the peep. See how awkward it's getting? It's not for everyone, I know.
Were you out or were you out?
You got told to fuck off a lot in the 70s, didn't you? Parents told you to fuck off, didn't they? If you got on their nerves too much, well, fuck off. I went into the front room once with a packet of Golden Wonder crisps. My dad's trying to watch the news. The first crunch. He went, "Will you fuck off with them crisps?" So I fucked off. I never tell my son to fuck off. What's that? You want to go ape? You want to go to go ape, do you? You and 10 mates? Yeah, that's okay. GBK afterwards? Yeah, GBK afterwards. Then the cinema? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Then we go and get £3 grand out the bank. going to say to him, tell you what, fuck off, will you? Can't play football around the flats. I like children. I think they're great, and I think it's great that we don't hit them anymore. That's a big move forward, isn't it? I mean, no one hits their children anymore, which is what makes it so funny when you see it, isn't it? I saw a double clip round the ear hole. A couple of years ago, we were on our way to Puerto Palenza, Mallorca. That's how you say it. We're at the airport. It's a busy Saturday in August. Everyone's very stressed out. This man's travelling with his 2 children. He's obviously under some pressure. He's trying to get through passport control. His kids are facing the wrong way, probably fighting over something electrical. The man said, I can't let you through, can't see their faces. He said, give me a second. He leant out, he went, bosh, bosh. One got the front, one got the back. I thought I'd said this in my head, but I went, oh, quality. I said, that is quality, man. Respect. The way we've done that, proper. Because you go in a pub now, and the children just run around, don't they? These parents going, run off, nebulizer, run off! Santander, go and play! Go and play with winter and summer! You can't say nothing, can you? You have to sit there and put up with it. The cool liberal parents, run off, children, run off. You can't go up and say, excuse me, I know we think you're cool liberal parents, but we actually think you're cunt lazy parents. So if you could just round your fuckwit children up, I could enjoy this scampi in a basket a bit more. The revolution will be televised.
Were you out or were you out?
Nah, I might be a bit of a cockney, Herbert, but I've got a wife. She's a proper person. She's got proper friends. And they come round for the evening. We sit around, we dip bread in oil. You've got to treat yourself, haven't you? When did that happen? When did the oil become a treat? It used to be for the chips. For an egg sandwich. Oh, son, it's on the table. It's got to be proper oil. You can't be putting Fry's Crisp and Dry out or Mazzola. It's got to be extra virgin. It's got to be oil that ain't been fucked. Like a royal bride. It was a funny old day, weren't it? Weren't much of it on, though, was there? Oh, the hours and hours of it. The women are all looking, look, and she looked lovely in her dress. Look, and she looked beautiful. The men are all like, I wonder if anyone else has fucked her. I wonder if she's had a sneaky bit of cock somewhere else. That'd be a story in a pub, wouldn't it? Stand there with your mates, they're all watching it. I've knobbed her. You're joking! I met her on a skiing holiday, smashed the life out of it. Well, you know.
Were you out or were you out?